If you're a believer and you don't plan your money, you are planning to fail in life. Hear the analogy of Jesus in the book of Luke. Luke chapter 14 verse 28, it says, "For which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counted the cost?" This, in this instance, has nothing to do with building. This Bible passage underscores two things that I want to point your attention to. Number one, it underscores planning. If you will succeed financially, particularly as a believer, you must learn to plan. I see it today, believers are only concerned about going to heaven. Fortunately and unfortunately for you, Jesus is not coming yet. At least at this time, he's not here. And if he's not here now, it means you have to live. You have to maintain yourself. You have to maintain your home. You have to maintain your life. And you can't do all of this without money. So if you will succeed as a believer, you must be one that plans, that pays attention to details financially. How do you plan your money? You must be one that budgets and consider your inflow and outflow before you make financial decisions. You can't afford to call yourself a believer and all you will do in life is remain poor. If you are poor, you are not showing the excellence of God. The Bible says your God is rich in all things. How can the God of heaven be so rich and you a representative of God on earth? All you can present to the world is poverty. You need to be more deliberate, more intentional, particularly on matters of finance. Hear what this place says. It says, "Honor the Lord your God with thy substance and with the first fruits of thy increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty." It starts with honoring him. If you will not honor God with your resources, and by resources now it goes beyond money, all that you have round about, you don't expect more to come. And the God of heaven is the God of abundance. If he will give you abundance, he will give it to only those that can manage it properly. Remember the parable of the talent. The Bible says to one he gave 1, to another 2, to another 5. The one that was given 2 added to it and it increased. And of course, we considered him for more increase. The other one added 5 to it, we considered him for more increase. But there's another one that did nothing with it, buried it in the earth. And the lesson I want you to learn from this is not about who buried and who used. It's the fact that your usage of what is given to you determines the increase that will be considered you. And if you're a good mathematician, you will remember what is important is the percentage of increase, not the quantum of what was given. So they gave 1 2 and he multiplied it and became 4. How many percent is that? 100%. He gave another one 5 and he multiplied it and it became 10. How many percent is that? 100%. So maybe your ability is 2 and to another his ability is 10. Maybe your own ability is 20. The increase is what matters, not about how it is given. The Bible says God gives gifts to people according to the measure of ability. Your ability may be 1, but if you bury that one, it becomes nothing. So all I'm saying to you is that you learn to manage your resources, manage your time, manage your life, manage your money. This particular one is about money, your money. It is important that believers become wealthy in life. And I'm not saying that your preoccupation should be about wealth alone, but you cannot convince the world with poverty. You can only show forth the splendor of God when there's money in your pocket, when you have investment that makes you worthy of being entertained in the innermost circles of life. So you want to do that? Pay attention to planning. Pay attention to budgeting. Listen to what Ecclesiastes 11 verse 2 says. It says, "Give a portion to 7 and also to 8, for thou knowest not what evil shall come upon the earth." You don't know what evil will come upon the earth. Diversify your resources. That's what that one is saying. Don't just put all your money into one business. And of course, you should not go for Ponzi schemes. Diversify your portfolio. Diversify your investment. Be intentional about money. Be intentional about investment, because the best of a believer is one that is able to show the splendor of God in all spheres of life. And I dare say to you, you must show forth the splendor of God in your finances. Thank you so much.